Hi, today we're going to talk about the throat chakra. So we've gone through the root, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, and now we're at the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. This chakra is a chakra about speaking your inner truth. It's about connecting to something that you know and is unique to you and being able to express it. It was interesting because it was literally only a couple months before I was contacted to work with the movies that I had an abscess in my throat, and I had to actually have surgical intervention to remove the abscess. And so that's a kind of a dramatic situation of where my body seemed like I was ill, right? It seems like my throat hurts and I have a swollen tonsil, and even behind that is an abscess that needs to be debrided. And why, it seems like that's disease, but I don't think so. I think that's clearing. I think that's realigning me with well-being. I had old stuff from who knows how young, or before I was born, or cellular, or from whatever, life, or just my own soul energy, maybe my choice to come down and clear that out, in a more dramatic way than other chakra levels. But for whatever reason, I had stuff there to release, to work with, and to get rid of. And so my body had a misalignment there. And it was on the left side, and the left side of the body is energy coming in, and the right side is releasing. So I know I was resisting, to have an infection on the left side and to have it come into an abscess form and stay for months and months and months and not clear. I knew I was resisting something big trying to come in. And that helped. That's how I chose to realign. I removed the infection. I healed from it, and then a few months later, literally, I was contacted to be filmed in these documentaries and have been public speaking ever since. And so I'm glad that my body cleared the vessel. And I don't say I still love public speaking, but it's a little easier than it used to be. And part of that is just the physical release of crap that was building up in my throat. And that's all that healing is. It's a release, and the natural well-being is there. It's not you're fighting your way to get well. It's release the stress or whatever's on your body, the dynamic that's not working, because the natural well-being is already there. So for the throat chakra, here's what it can feel like. This is what I painted for the throat chakra work. So it's coming from the throat, and maybe while you look at this, you can kind of put your hand on your throat and try and gauge your own sense of, where is my throat chakra today? What is the dynamic here? What truths do I have? What do I want to speak? What is my voice? Am I taking deep breaths? A lot of it's trust. Do I take that deep breath? Do I deserve it? Am I worth being here deeply? And do I have something on the release to say and to express and to give or write down or, get across in any way that feels right to you? And a lot of times, again, I gave the example of the throat surgery, but let me give you a more mild example, because that's not everybody has to have throat surgery. But what really comes in is there's a little bit of stress in your body, like you should have said something here, or you regret not saying something there, or you're conflicted about, or maybe you're having trouble accessing, what is it that I want to say? I don't really know. And so you get, guess what? A URI. You've got a viral illness, you've got a cough, you've got mucus production, or you've got a runny nose. And that is the same thing on a less dramatic scale of having a throat abscess, which is your body is trying to produce symptoms in order to flush out stress from the tissues. So let that cough it out. I'm not a big fan of drying your nose up. Blow it out. Blow it up 5 million, billion, trillion times in one day, if that's what it takes to, because every time you're doing that, you're energetically releasing something physical from your body and throwing it out. And that's what healing is a lot about. That's what anything from surgically removing something and getting it out, to allowing the natural flow, to like vomiting, to having a bowel movement, to coughing up phlegm, to having a headache and letting that energy lift off your body that way. I mean, all physical disease is a release so that you can go back to your natural well-being. So if you have a cold or, a cough or a runny nose or a sinus infection, maybe consider what, just while you're healing and allowing that process to heal, what is the inner truth? Or am I taking deep enough breaths even? Am I breathing? Am I present? The throat chakra is about being present right now and speaking your truth in this moment. You can align with the knowing that I express truth, I express myself, I express joy, and what I'm really expressing is my spirit. That's what it all boils down to. It's really just that energy flow from the divine soul energy through my body. And when we're at the throat chakra level, I'm expressing my spirit this way by making sounds that have meaning and that radiate in vibration outward and onward. in this moment. And that's the best alignment of my soul energy and my well-being that I can reach in this moment. And so a good affirmation for that is I allow my soul to shine, because it's not just about if you're singing a note or what you're saying sounds good, because half the time what I say, I know it doesn't sound good, it's just rambling, but I'm allowing my soul to shine. It's not about the words. It's about the energy coming down and through. So a good affirmation is, it's not, am I going to write the perfect speech or the perfect blog post? My blog posts have typos, every single one of them does, and I know it. But I'm allowing my soul to shine. That's what you should do today if you want to expand your throat energy. And you want to just allow your soul energy to come in and feel it at this level and shine out. You're allowing your soul to shine, and it's shining through your voice. And I hope this image was helpful, and the examples I gave, anywhere from throat abscess to just, upper respiratory kind of viral illness, are all attempts to just take any tension that you're feeling about your inner truth, and whether you're holding back on saying it, or whether you should say it, or whether you said it and you kind of feel conflicted about what you said, and just relaxing back into that well-being by allowing disease and stress in the tissues to off-gas, and there you are again, right back at well-being. I hope that was helpful. Come back next, because we're going to do the third eye.